Blue Lake Rancheria is a tribal government. So just like a city government, just like a state government, we have an environmental department, we have a roads department, we have a wildlife division. There's a tremendous opportunity moving forward in fields of technology and healthcare for individuals with college degrees, and they're really well paying coming out of school.
When you're hiring for the Blue Lake Rancheria, what kind of qualifications do you prefer?
Sometimes you're really looking for specifics, especially when it comes to engineering or when it comes to accounting and finance. And sometimes people who just have a bachelor's degree will work because you know that they can write, we know that they can work in groups, we know that they have some ability to communicate, they have some skills in technology, and then we can train them to do the other parts.
What exactly are you missing on applicants?
We hire on a broad spectrum of individuals. Sometimes it's engineers, right? Sometimes it's folks in planning. Sometimes it's folks in wildlife, so they have a wildlife degree. Sometimes it's people who work in the Department of Energy and Technology, which quite oftentimes are folks who got degrees in environmental science or energy policy. And then you see in the commercial operation, you see a little bit of a difference in that you see more individuals who come from business backgrounds. So, of course, when you have a casino, you have a big accounting function, right? So you see more business majors, business and finance majors. You see more marketing folks. So you have people who have degrees in business with an emphasis in marketing or some understanding of marketing.
Why is a college degree important to you?
You look at educational attainment and what happens for folks who attain higher education. The studies show that you live longer, that you have greater access to health care, that you make more money long term. Over the course of your working career, you make an extra $1 million. I would like my son to be able to participate and not struggle in life, and a college degree is one of those ways he could do that.
What is one of the problems that you see within our community as far as education goes?
So what we see here is that a lot of the graduates that come from HSU, right, that would be eligible for degrees here, they don't stay in the county. And so it's incumbent upon us in the business world to make some of the offers that we have attractive to try to keep some of those individuals here. When I grew up here, the timber industry was really robust, the fishing industry was really robust. There was a lot more economic opportunity for individuals. But at some point in this county, we got to ask ourselves, what are we doing here? What's our goal economically? And as employers and as the tribe looks at that idea and says, look, what do we want to do for the next 20, 30 years? Is it going to be in technology? Is it going to be in energy? What are those things moving forward that are our plans that we can actually put dollars behind? And then once you kind of solve that, right, and there'll be opportunity there for graduates who come out, maybe they will stick around.
As a parent, what are you telling your son about in regards to college and higher education?
There's this idea that there's only really one path, that you have to, have done exceptional in high school in order to get into a university, and that you have to follow this 4-year plan, that you got to graduate in 4 years, or else somehow you've failed the mission. And my message to him and those other young people is, look, there's a lot of pathways. You can start at community colleges, you can get certificates, you can continue to work when you do it if that's what you need to do. I think oftentimes people talk about college only in the prospects of their economic future. But college is much more than that.
Well, thank you for allowing me the time to interview you.
Not a problem. Thank you, Maria. It's really nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.